Good morning, everyone, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. Hope everything's going well for you, but one of the popular questions I get is, why did I buy the FPC? Here's why. In the beginning, I didn't. I did not want it, thought it was ugly, skipped it. About a month or two after it got released, I got to use one and fire it, and I liked it. Went right out and bought one. But after I bought it, there were 3 things I immediately done to it before I went and used it. Obviously, the sights. I put a red dot on it because I had them. I used Vortex because I had 3 or 4 of them. I'm not going to go buy another one when I got these. They're just fine. It works. It does the job excellent compared to any others. They're all the same to me. I bought a muzzle device because that little threaded barrel protector looked dumb as heck. Couldn't stand it. So I just got the Call Valley, put it on there, sound forwarder. I'm fine. Aesthetically, it looked a lot better. And finally, the Handguard right here is exactly what I wanted, because between the ring finger and the pinky is where I always put my hand, and I can shoot the gun. When people ask me, why do I do that? Because if I put my stop there, see where my thumb is, right at the light, I can actually use that point to pull in. So that's where I put it and why I put it there. Everything I have has a purpose and why it's there. It's not there to be cool, too much of that garbage out there. And I'm not trying to impress anybody. I don't give a shit about that. The light I did add because I teach night courses. Do I need a light on my guns? No. I prefer handheld lights over the weapon mounted lights. But they're good to have too, depending on your purpose. For me, I don't really need that as much. But let's move on. It's been a good gun. Simple to clean, especially the barrel. Just fold it and you can do whatever you need to do. If you're one of those that fold these to put it somewhere, it shrinks the size in about half. So there's a lot of things you can do to this or have fun with and have a good time. Now, if I had any issues with this gun, zero, none. I've had no issues with it. No feeding issues, no extraction issues, broken parts, missing parts, nothing. I haven't even lost any yet. I've come close where I've had to look for some stuff I dropped, but calling Smith Wesson, I was able to get extra springs and pins pretty much really easy. Took a while, but I can get them now. So I do like this. The one thing I do not like about this particular gun is this. I don't like the safety way up here, but that's the way this one is built and that's the way it is. We get over it. I prefer the safety back here, like on an AR, because the way I shoot is thumb disengages safety, trigger finger engages it. This is the opposite way. Trigger finger disengages safety, go to shoot, support hand re-engages it. I prefer it the other way because if I'm shooting and this finger comes off to reset it, I'm off the trigger. It's just a safety thing. It's what I prefer. It's the way I shoot, and with the exception of this gun, it's not going to change. So that's why I do like the response a lot better than this one. And 2, for the fact of cleaning. Let's get into that. To clean this is fairly simple. Take the bolt out, take this back part off. Shouldn't say it's simple, but it's easy. But if you want to do a deep cleaning, when you get inside here, this is where it ramps up things and turns a little bit harder. So you're going to take those 6 screws out, and these 2 bigger screws, bolts, whatever you want to call them up front, take those apart. Those are littler screws, littler nuts, so you have to be careful with those. And right inside here, where the folding portion is, the disengagement for the folder, there's a little spring up on top there. If you don't get it in there right or pay attention, you're going to lose it, and nothing's going to work like it should. So there's a little bit of drawback to it. Like I said, I've had no issues with it. It's run fine for 3,000, 3,500 rounds, quite a few. I don't really count, so I'm just kind of guesstimate a lot. I know I went through 3 30 cal ammo cans at least on this gun, so that's 3,000 rounds right there. But I do like the gun. If you want to go change things like I did, I put the Nordic Components handguard on it, got rid of that plastic one The reason I got rid of the plastic one is when I was mounting my flashlight more so, is where I had the problem. When I grip into the plastic with the M-locks, the plastic would actually just smashes. So after usually a couple hundred rounds, this was coming loose because it was wearing the plastic. So immediately, as soon as these came out, I got them through TACCOM. I think it was 150 bucks. I changed out this Handguard. Never had that issue again. So the plastic ones I'm not a big fan of, just because for me, when I would tighten up the M-lock stuff, they would work loose after a while. Same thing with this. It was coming loose because I use that as a pulling point depending on what I'm doing. So there you go, in a nutshell. That's why I got this one. The one thing I do like about this gun, I wish the response would have done, is obviously you have to put a mag in here. That's how this gun works, and that's how it eats the ammunition. I wish the response would have used this for maybe an extra mag carrier. That would have been kind of cool, but they didn't, so we get over it. Not a big deal. But I do like this gun. Accuracy is really good. I mean, 150 yards, 200 yards. 150 is where I kind of stay. Not had a problem. I'm not shooting quarter size groups, of course, but if I put a 10, 12 inch plate out there, not a big deal. I know my holdovers, hold unders with the red dot, and usually I'm pretty good at it. So you could be too. Just gotta learn your holdovers or hold unders, whatever the case may be. But go get you one. You'll like these. If I was asked between this one and the response, personally, I'm gonna go to the response for a lot of other reasons, and there's a video on that one. But if you have any questions on these, please let me know and we'll try to go over it. But that's why I bought this one. It's been kind of put on the back burner lately because I like the response. I've been using that a little bit more. Like I said, if you have any questions, post them below. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. Bye.